Volunteer work is just my heart, and that was most important to me.
Associate Pastor Gail Wood doesn't like when things slow her down, especially when it comes to overseeing the church food pantry and leading global mission trips. So she wasn't too happy when she injured her right knee in 2012.
We'd just unloaded one of the big trucks. I jumped down into the parking lot, which is just gravel, and twisted my knee. And I began immediately having problems with the knee, shooting pain, depending on how many hours I'd been on my feet. Many times the pain woke me up in the middle of the night. It was constant. I saw a doctor early on. He felt around on it and said, well, put some hot and cold packs on it, and I think you're going to be okay. I didn't want the downtime of having any surgery or anything like that.
For the next 10 years, she did as the doctor said. Took over-the-counter pain medication and wore a knee brace. That offered just enough relief to keep her going.
I was able to continue with volunteer work, but it did sometimes take me longer. It was a little bit discouraging at times. I felt like I had to try a lot harder to keep up with the things that I needed to do.
Gail says she felt most comforted during moments of prayer.
I would pray and say, Lord, I really need you to heal my knee. I need to be strong and well in order to do all that I want to do for you, for your kingdom.
By the end of 2022, at 81 years old, Gail had accepted her situation, believing that things may not change.
And there's lots of things about getting older, and so sometimes I think we just say, well, I'll live with it. I felt like this was going to be with me, especially after I'd asked the Lord a number of times to heal me, and I had not been healed.
On the night of December 30th, she returned home from a full day at the church, exhausted. As always, she turned on the 700 Club.
I'd been volunteering at the church, and the knee was really giving me fits that day. I sat down in my recliner and took the brace off. I was looking at a magazine and watching the TV.
Then, Gail heard Gordon giving a word of knowledge.
Someone else, you're having problems with your right knee, and God's able to restore. You weren't even praying, and you're kind of wondering, is that for me? And yes, it's for you. Do what you couldn't do before. Begin to move that knee and receive healing into that joint right now.
I perked up because it was my right knee that was bothering me so bad. And I said, that is me. I'm claiming this. So I got up rather quickly and walked back and forth, and I had no pain. The pain was gone instantly, and it felt like almost a surge of strength went to my knee, and on the inside, it felt secure, as if a brace were on it. And I was just praising the Lord and saying, thank you for healing me.
6 months later, Gail was in the Middle East on vacation.
I was able to go on a 16-day trip where there was so much walking. One day it was 8 miles. I would never have been able to do that had the Lord not healed my knee. So he healed it just in time for that big trip. It's drawn me much closer to the Lord. And it meant so much more to me, I believe, because of the delay. I think if he had healed me the first time that I asked him to, I probably would not have. Keep praying, keep believing. If he would heal me, he will heal you.